Right, hi guys, welcome along to the next episode of Surrounded. So in this one, what we need to do is we need to venture out and find some nails from somewhere, because I want to start building up the base. And the first thing I need is the workbench. So I've got everything I need for that except the nails. So we need to go out and start searching for some stuff in order to start building that up. One thing I do want to do is make some medical rags. There we go. So we got 9, 10, 11. We got 12 of those, so that should do us for now. We could also make bandages as well. Let's see if we can make a couple of those. I better get rid of some of this stuff a minute first. I need to get some of this stuff sold as well. I've got antiseptic, so let's make some of those. We got 2 of those, that's good. Chuck those in there. Right, so we need to head off, I think, and sell some stuff. There we go, just shut that. Sell some stuff to the trader, because we got a lot of stuff that we don't really need. Loads of little bits of loot and that we can sell off. Make a bit of money. What did I have in there? Yeah, loads of stuff. But what I do want to do actually is try and put some stuff in the back of here. Now, why is that not? There we go. That's better. Wouldn't open just then for some reason. Right, they need to go into the truck. That one into the truck. Oh, they're different. What else do I need to put in there? That MRE. I might actually use that MRE. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff I can sell. I'm going to keep that bottle of antiseptic. Yeah, and a lot of this other stuff I can just get rid of. Just don't need it. Well, I don't need it at the moment anyway. Right, so let's head on over there and see if we can get rid of a few bits. I didn't realise there was a first-person version of this. I knew there's a first-person version to go when you're out, but I didn't realise it worked in the truck. That's good, I'd quite like that. That airdrop has vanished now. Thought I ran that rabbit over then. Or did I get through the wrong bit again? Yeah, I think I've gone down here and I needed to go back that way, didn't I? Yeah, it's between the 2 ponds. I just killed that deer. Where is it? Sell that. That sounds scarier than it should. Sounded like a weird kind of laugh as well. Right, let's go in and see if we can get rid of any of this stuff. Right, he's got no nails, so we'll just get rid of the stuff that we don't want. Don't need that meat because I got the MRI. Zzz. Shall I get rid of that axe? Not sure whether to get rid of that or not. Yeah, I can do. I've got one. We'll get rid of that. And get rid of that other compass. I want those back at the base. Let's just put all my ammo in there for a minute. Oh, I don't need that. Let's sell that off. Alright, trader ain't got enough money for that. Okay. $125 for the binoculars. Let's buy those. There we go. Don't think he's got anything else I need. At the moment, anyway. Those can go in there as well. That we can sell. Right, that'll do from that trader for a minute. Right, we'll see what he's got. See, this one I got here has got 76 slots in it. And none of these are going to match that. Nowhere near. That could be quite handy. I could buy that and just put that inside one of the other bags. No nails though. She's just a bookseller. I think I sold the only book I had. Radiation pills. 250. I don't know how many there is in a thing, but I've got 6 anyway. think we should be alright with the 6. Right, let's see if he's got any nails in this one. No, he ain't. Okay. Not a problem. We'll have to go and see if we can get some from some of the scrap cars. What are we going up there for? Right, so we'll get ourselves back on the road and we'll try and find some scrap cars. I'll go around the side of this building, we'll go up that road. Don't think there's any scrappable in there. Those deer seem to be magnetically attracted to my vehicle today. Oh well. They are literally jumping in front of me. Alright, just grab what I can. Alright, here we got a vehicle. Right, what did we get? We got scrap metal, that was all on that one. Shit. Right, that was a bit of a pain in the ass. They caused damage to the truck. Let's see what the Wandering Trader's got. Silencer, that'd be nice. Do you know what? I think I might buy that. Then I'll put that onto the handgun. Right, has he got any? Has he got a magazine for a 9mm? No, but he's got a shotgun suppressor. So I'm going to have that as well. That's good. Right, so I could get that 5.56. I've got a bit of 5.56 ammo. I've got one magazine in there already. So I'll buy that so I can get a bit of ammo sort of stocked up ready. So let's put all of those in that one. Right, so he's loaded. I should be able to do that one with one shot. Put that one in there. That can go up in there. Okay, so what about if we put the suppressor onto that one instead? So that one will be quieter. That'd be better. Right, let's go and have a look through here. Hit the wrong button while running. Brilliant. Right, I've used all my ammo out of there already. Still got the shotty though. So let's put that on there. Let's check out the shotty. See, we got anything in here? Go on, give me some nails. Pair of boots. Still stuff I can sell, so it's not too bad, I suppose. Whoops. Another shotty. I could have actually sold that, couldn't I? Yeah, I might sell that just to make some money. At the moment, it doesn't really matter which one's the most powerful out of the two 5.56s, because they're both achieving the same thing. Nothing in that one. That might be worth checking out at some point. Let's have a look what's up this road. Oh, it's one of the trailer parks. Table. Bit too much to be carrying around, to be honest. The trainers I can take to sell. Bit of money. Damn, that's a banger. Come on, get out. I hit the wrong button. Again. Damn, I didn't run fast enough. Why is he not moving? That's better. Right. Not overly sure where that car is going to be. I sort of know the direction, so we will find it. I have to make sure I avoid those bandits. So I reckon if I go up over this way and skirt around here, just trying to see where the little road is to the trailer park. Pretty sure it's got to be up around here somewhere. That hurt a little bit, dropping down there. Sure, I heard a weird bit of breathing then. Can't see what that was. It must have been a deer or something. There's a couple of wolves down here, that's why I tried to take it wide. Right, there's the destroyed building. Pretty sure it should be out this way because I know I didn't go past the traction engine. Don't recall that house either. Maybe it's further down that way. I should have concentrated a bit more on where I was going, really. Right, I know I definitely came past this. Right, so there's the destroyed building. Times like this, I wanted that GPS. Right, so at the moment I'm up about here. So maybe that campsite's not actually on the map. Not sure if that's it or not. That looks a bit too big. But there should have been a little dirt road going off to it. It's a dirt road there, but I don't know if I was up that far. Don't think I was. That's what happens when you don't look at the map. It's a shame this doesn't give you little death markers like some other games. So what's that building there? No, I definitely don't recognise that building, that's for sure. Right, what's this area here? Just want to unlock this so I can see where I am. Ranging guns. Need to be tougher enemies up this way. So I know I definitely didn't come this far down. So I wonder what that is there. Oh, that's the trailer park there, look. Right, so I just got to figure out where I am, then I can get to the trailer park. That's okay. That's good. Hey Mufu, how you doing? I lost old Yeller again, mate. I know where to go this time though. I've got to be really careful. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Mufu. Very tired at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, I've lost. Yeah, I know where yellow is. At the moment, I'm down about here at the moment, and old yellow is here. So I've got to get all the way up to here. Unfortunately, I think up along here somewhere is bandits, so I've got to be a little bit careful. And it's night time. I've got 9% health. I've got no healing. But we will get there. Yeah, with these not getting the notifications, I think I need to get these set up beforehand, so that they're actually on YouTube, not just advertised on the Discord channel. Shit, I knew that one was going to get me. Right. No worries, we're all good this time. Right, we know where we're going this time. I'm not going out blind. Problem I had before was somehow I managed to get sort of turned around, searching around this area, and managed to come all the way back on myself. 2 so far, mate. 2. But I was trying out my the guns, because I've got a shotgun which is silenced, and I got a 5.5 that is also silenced. So I was trying both of those out, and I had less ammo in the shotgun than I thought I did. So I was turning around trying to shoot something that was coming out right behind me, and not realising I didn't have any ammo whatsoever in there. Brilliant. So how's your day been then, Mufu? You okay, babe? Decent stuff in there, but I can't take it at the moment. Yeah, I'm feeling like that, to be honest, Mufu. Yesterday, I was going to stream this yesterday, but I was so tired that I just couldn't do it. I ended up having an early night and I still don't feel good for it. Here's my last death location by the looks of it. I'm worried because I didn't have any gear on me. I was just trying to get back to the trailer park. The fuck? Could be the weather change, mate. Don't know what the hell that was I was just looking at there. I don't know if that was wolves attacking something or whether they'd all spawned in on the same spot. Right, that's a destroyed building. So I need to go straight on here and not turn down there. I need to keep away from those exploding zombies. They do a lot of damage. And I haven't got anything to protect myself against that at the moment. Right, so we're heading around the curve. What's that smoke coming off? The bandits, that's what it's coming off. See if we can take the long route around them. Right, we shouldn't be too far off now. Not sure if that's the bandit still or a trader. Right, this is where we are now. So we need to head down this road until we get to this point. Caesar, how you doing? Zombies running around, but I can't see them, so I'm gonna have to try and circumvent them as best I can in the dark. .8. So what's 0.8 like? Screamers. Right, there's the S-Mart, so we're virtually virtually by it, so we just got to nip over this hill. I like the idea of the screamers. What are the screamers like? That's a bit rude when you're, trying to feed them. Right, we're nearly there. We should see old Yeller. There's old Yeller. Just showing up through the trees. Right, so I need to sneak around here and find my death location. Yeah, look at the smoke coming out of there, though. That was because of those bandits. And I got killed in here by an exploding zombie. There we go. Right, we got everything back. Do you know, somebody did mention about that on the heels. Ah, good, a medical bag. Got to make room for that. It would probably save my ass as well if I actually used the bloody thing. But I keep forgetting to spam. Can hear something moving around. I think there's a crawler still out there. Nice, couple of key cards. Oh, that's a good point. It could affect save games, couldn't it? Have they said anything about when 0.8 is gonna be stable? Well, when they reckon it'll be ready to actually play properly, or is it still very much in the test area at the moment? Got a makeshift muffler that can go on there. Sell that gun. Nah, it's a shame. Be interesting to know, because I really want to keep up with the latest updates on this, to be honest. Right, Old Yellow is down to 25% health. So I am going to have to get round to the car salesman and get a repair kit. Right, so I'm gonna have to carry on down this way. I don't want to go back the other way because of the bandits. There was a lot of bandits there. A bit later on I can snipe them from a distance, but that looks like a good place to loot. I'm sure I had some shotty shells somewhere. Right, nothing in those. I have got 47 there. Right, so on the map we're about here. Random tools. I do, yeah. But I don't have the ability to make them where I am. Come on, run, run, run. Good shout, Caesar. Oh yeah, of course, at the traders, yeah. Never thought about that. Shit. Don't want to get caught by one of those. Who doesn't love a pump action shotty, eh? Right, let's go to the traders and we'll see if we can make a repair kit. Store simmer button. That's interesting. Random tools and 15 scrap. Okay. This doesn't look right where I am. Two windmills up behind. Oh, so I'm here, aren't I? So I think I'm going the wrong way. I need to turn around and come back down this way, don't I? So if I turn to the right, that's going to take me down this way. How did I get turned around like that? Yeah, I normally buy one from the car trader up by the bridge. Every time I try and stop somewhere so I can have a look at the map, they start running towards me. Marvellous. Right. Right, T-junction with a windmill. It's not that one. Oh, so I'm here. Right, so I need to go back down and to the right. I'll be glad when I get the GPS, I'll tell you. Store similar like in the infected. Right, I got you, mate, I got you. Right, so this should be the right way now. Right, yeah, I see. That road at the side confused me a bit, because I thought it was the way back to the trailer park, but it wasn't. Right, so a little swamp there. I'm not sure where it actually says the time. I mean, I've got a compass anyway. But a lot of these areas look so alike, it's difficult to tell. whereabouts you actually are. There's an airdrop. We're going to have to go and have a look at this airdrop. Northwest, yeah. Really good stuff in there again. Let's take the MREs. I've got loads of fuel. I'm going to put this stuff in there. And then I'm going to store that duffel bag inside the duffel bag, if it let me do it. I wonder if that's something they're gonna phase out in the next one as well. Oh, I can't fit that in there. There we go, we've eaten and drunk now. I don't want to let that big bag go. I'm a little bit lost. There we go. Right, so I've picked up that. Let's grab one of those water containers. Now the reason I've got that big bag in there is because I want to keep that other big bag back at base in case something happens and I lose the big bag, because those ones are not easy to get hold of. Right, I'm not sure on this what indicates the marshes, because there's the place we went to with the construction gear a minute ago. It's one of the gun stores. There's one of the bridges. So I think that one is... Is that going to be the intact one or not? Or is it one of these bridges? Let's go and have a look. It's good for a bit of exploring. I'm to the south of the port. Well, so I'm at this bridge. Right, we're back here, so I really need to get some better storage in here, because the only storage I've got is for tools. Right, so let's head over and do a bit of trading and see if we can build that repair kit. Just hoping that soon somebody's going to have nails to trade, because I'm not finding any in any of the looting that I'm doing. There's a blue and a green coming down over there. Right, let's go and sell some stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go to the workbench in a minute. Just want to sell off some stuff a minute. Trader don't have enough, but that one, that's fine. Let's buy his 556. Yeah, good point, mate. Good point. Get rid of that. That takes 9 mil. I'll sell those off. Yeah, I'm going to go to the workbench in a sec. Right, I want to keep those for the base. Right, let's make some nails. Just give me 10. I'll go 20 nails actually. Whoops, what am I doing? Right, 25 nails, that should do me. Yeah, well, I'm going to actually build a well back at my base. I've got all the stone and everything saved up for it. Whoops, hang on. I didn't do the repair kit, did I? So what do I need for those? I need 2 of those. I've only got 1. Yeah, I've only got 1 of those. And high quality metal I need as well. Right, so I'll go and make the bench back at my base. Keep killing rabbits along here. Don't worry, old yellow will be okay once we get it repaired. Right. So I need my metal nails, I need my logs, which I think I put in the back of the truck. There's my logs. I've got some metal there. Some metal there. We'll keep that all together. Yeah, see you in a minute, mate. I've only got 5 logs. I wonder why that wasn't working. Did I have any more in there? No, I'm going to have to chop a tree down. So we are going to need that. Will the fire axe not take one of those down then? Oh, it does. That's okay. Right, that's good. That's given me quite a few logs now. They should really put that, put a decent log chopping sound into that, because it doesn't even sound as though you're making contact. There we go, so we've got a workbench now. So we can now start to make our own stuff. So we can make high quality metal now. But we can't make the tools we need, the random tools. think what else we can actually do while we're on it. Weapons and equipment workbench. What do I need for that? Again, I need two random tools for that. So the question is, can I just sit that down in the vicinity? I can't. Because the thing is, I don't want that to despawn. Yeah, the thing is, storage is what I want to actually find while I'm out there, because you can find tents. Tents are always one of the best ones, because usually in my run-throughs I'll have this area over here completely covered with tents. Poor yellow. I am going to have to go and see the guy about the repair kits. So he's not far from here anyway. I need to loot run this place. Being a bit careful at the moment though, because there's a boss in there. Oh, look where that one's fallen. Right, let's see how much his repair kits were. 300. I've got 713, so let's buy one. Give it a little bit of repair. It's not going to take it up to 100%, but it's going to take it up quite a bit. So 69%, I'll live with that. Right, what we do need to do is get rid of that axe for a minute. And I need my shemeti back. Where did I put the shemeti? Why have I got two of them? Oh, I know what happened there. I got three. Oh, there's my shemeti. Yeah, I thought each time that it hadn't actually spawned the workbenches, but it had. I don't know if I'll be able to sell them to him. No, he's not accepting those. That's alright, I'll sell those back to the... back to the other base. That was a little bit annoying, but my own fault, I suppose. But yeah, we'll sell them. We'll sell them off. But first of all, I want to have a look what's in here. Mufu, can you remember what's what in these loot drops? I can't remember what the colours were. So this is a random. Could be anything in this one. Fuel, water, all that sort of stuff. And a generator. But I'm getting so many MREs out of this. Blue food, yeah. I want to take that and sell it. Just need to get one of those out. Hugely annoying. I put that one down there. That one can go in there. And that one can go in there. Then that one can't go in there. What was I thinking? Yeah, I'm a bit stuck there, and I can't really do anything with that. I can't take it. Right, let me just unload the ammo out of that one. Green smoke military supplies, yeah. Why is it not letting me unload the ammo from that? Do I have to have it equipped? Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's not letting me unload the ammo out of that. Wonder why that is. Shame I didn't see where that other one came down. Can't see the road back. There we go. Let's turn that off, save the fuel. Yeah, I'd like to see where that green one came down. Yeah, almost back to pristine again. Right, I want to see if I can sell that shotgun to him. Still looking for a 9mm mag as well. Hunter's vest, 175. How much is that worth? $102. It's worth 160 to 180. I'm going to sell that one off. I haven't had a look yet, to be honest, Mufu, but I do need to get in and have a check on that. I wish somebody was selling a 9mm magazine, so I can't use that. Nice Winchester there. There we go, I can sell off those. That's empty now. I keep the stuff in the medical bag. I think that's fine as it is. Sell those bottles off. I don't need those. Get rid of that. Sell the meat. Let's put all my MRIs down in there. Got a load of MRIs in the vehicle as well, and right, so really I need to be finding some storage. Weapons case is quite handy, but 325 is very expensive. Wow, that rain is quite loud. Right, let's have something to eat and drink. It is, isn't it? The only problem is, because of the volume of the game, everything is actually okay on my end for levels and stuff like that, but I can't actually hear myself over that storm. So for me, that's too high. But right, I didn't have any water that I needed to do, but I can fill my bottle up from the well. Dirty water. We can clean that up in here. We should have another clean water there that we can put back with the other ones. So you can still hear my voice over that storm. Right, so let's make sure that I've sold all the stuff that I want to sell. I didn't see any of those for sale. Nobody's got one of those for sale. No house buys, that's good. The actual the rain on my levels is actually spiking in the red. But that's on OSB. I think we're going to have spikes for a little while until the rain calms down a bit. Right, let's see if we've got anything in Old Yeller that could do with being sold. Yeah. That cock-up can be sold. I want to keep those MRIs. Come down into the secure container for a minute. And I'm going to eat that one. Put that one in there. So I need storage to put that in. So I've got 45 there. Let's put those together. And that's 308. So I ain't got no 308 anywhere. Carrying too much water with me. Right, let's put that water up there. Keep that sorted out a little bit. We'll sell that off. I'm gonna sell some fuel as well. I'll sell it to him because the other one ain't got any money left. Right. Let's sell those two fuel off to him. It's giving me 940 credits. Oh, there's my 308 there. I was going to sell this gun as well, wasn't I? I want to sell that can. See, I want to keep this other stuff, so that's why I need to get some more storage. Got to find some more storage somewhere. So as I said, ideally, I like to find tents. So I think that might have to be our next little job, is to go out and try and find some storage for the base. When you said there wasn't May storms, I was going to ask, what about the other months of the year? I thought that's what you were referring to, Mufu. I know you're very weather orientated, Right, so we've looted this area. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go and pick up that big Jenny and sell it. Because I should have room to pick that up now. I might have to do a little bit of looting in the town there. See, both of those drops came down to sort of a similar area, but I can't see the green smoke anywhere. Yes, I have on the on my previous playthrough. It might actually be worth us going and having a look on that roof, to be honest. Right, how much shotty ammo have we got? We got 34 shotties. That's pretty good. So if we go and sell this Jenny, and then let's see if we can sneak up on the roof and have a look. Caesar, do you know if you know that in the towns you've got the hearts? Do you know that if they stop the bosses from spawning? Is that a roaming trader? Oh, is there? I don't actually want them to stop respawning. I just wondered whether it was actually whether killing the hearts actually stop them from spawning, like it does in, you know, some of the other games. Like in Miss Survival, killing off the hearts will stop the seekers from respawning. That's a sweet gun. Still doesn't have a magazine for the 9mm. A 9mm drum magazine. Can that be used on the M9? No. Oh. It was just a thought. Thought it might have had some sort of effect, but not a problem if it hasn't. Will he buy the Jenny off me? Yeah. Sweet. Right, let's sell him a couple of waters and all the alcohol for the time being. Right, I do need 5.56. He's got 281. Let's see if I can buy... Can I afford 50? Yes. So I got 51 now, so should be able to load these magazines up. There, now those guns are loaded. So it's only the 9mm that I need to worry about. See, when I had the access to the Well Mufu, I would carry 2 bottles with me. And that's two of this size. Right, so I've done everything I need to do with the trader. So now we need to go out and we need to find storage. There's the green one. I don't know if I can get through the fence at the back, but we'll have a look. There's a lot of them have respawned in here. Yeah, I used to carry 2 lunch boxes with me at all time, and I used to stack them with MREs and water. But I haven't come across any in this playthrough yet. Git. Oh, you fucker. I kept missing my bloody heal button. Right, that's alright, we're not far. Come on, move then. Why the hell didn't I just get the Shemetti out then? Oh, has it not already got controller support then? So I assume that's your own controller of preference, is it, Caesar, the controller? The blood moon is upon us. What's that then? Caesar, how long has Blood Moon been a thing in this? I don't remember it from my last playthrough. Right, we're back in play. Just make sure nothing's coming in behind me. Right, yeah, I just don't remember it from being in there. I don't know what effect it has, if any. nice. We'll have that. .73 shotty shells, I like that. Yeah, normally I'm in bed by 7:30 with a warm cocoa, you know. There you go, there's a lunchbox. Right, so there's probably something they're planning on doing eventually, isn't it? There's obviously going to be some kind of effect with it. I feel really professional when I'm walking around like this. Right, I need to go and have a look at... No, I'm sort of going away from what I was planning on doing, aren't I? We were going to have a look in the hospital. Not bad for a bit of junk. Got so much food at the moment, the food just isn't a problem. Right, so I think that was the hospital there, wasn't it? Yeah, right, so we're going to go in there and... yeah, the ambulance outside sort of gave it away, really, didn't it? Just shows my powers of observation. First aid, that's a good one. Fishing. Nothing in that wallet, so we can save that one off. That's hospitals all the time though, isn't it? Painkillers and a splint, I'll take those. So all I got rag-wise is those. Better make some more. That gives us 9 of those. What's that? Oh, flare rounds. See, the boss is always up around there, and I think that might be him there. I can't believe that of you, Caesar. Surely not. Look at this sweet loot. This is why you wanted me to go out there, wasn't it, Caesar? Actually completely forgot that this lot was up here. Oh, batteries as well. Yeah, you'd want me to do that and all, wouldn't you, Mufu? That's nice, that takes 0.308. And we've got the Lecce scope there as well. For sending me up here, Caesar, you are a legend. Right. So let's have a look, shall we? So that takes 308, so I think in truth that should actually... that should take the place of... oh, 556, let's fill that up. And we can fill that one up. Perfect. Excellent. Right, so... already got it open. We put the shotty in there. Put that one out for now. I don't think we can use that on there. That has to only go on the letter sheet, doesn't it? Horizontal foregrip. I can put that on there. 308 for range, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be better for that. That can take the hand supply. AR-45. God, I need a magazine for that 9mm. Because the 9mm, I find, is the best weapon for taking out the crawlers. Because they're nice and quiet once they're suppressed, and just one quick bang in the head from a distance with them and they're out of the equation. The AUG for out close quarters, yeah? Yeah, I'd agree with that, because the CR308 we can really use as a sniper rifle, can't we? I just need a scope for it. I want some body armor as well. And I want that. Right, daylight's coming, so I'm wondering about having a look at some of these houses over here. Right, it's probably going to take me 3/4 of an hour to get down these stairs, so just bear with. Yeah, well, I think what I'll have to do is I've only got one suppressor at the moment. So, I mean, if I'm doing long distance shots, the chances are I'll have time to change the suppressor over between the guns. Until I find another suppressor, anyway. I've got the homemade one. Let's have no comments about me missing that straight on shot, yeah? I think the gun barrel's bent slightly. I don't know what you're talking about, Mufu. Of course I didn't miss. How could you even think such a thing? A small couch. See, I don't need a couch. The Coriolis effect. Perhaps I need a pair of these, do I? There we go. If that keep you two happy. Let's take one of those. I could sell one of them. I can sell binoculars as well. Yeah, well, I got them on now, so we shan't be missing anything else, will we? Honest. Apart from zombies running in through the front door, of course. Have a battery, that's good. Another empty wallet. I can hear another one moving out there. Got to be a bit careful. A dresser. I think I can store stuff in a dresser. That was a low blow, Bufu. That was a low blow. I knew it was in there. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, that you could see it. Shocking behaviour. As if I wouldn't have seen that. Ah, finally I found some of these. So that's what I needed there. I don't know what you mean, Mufu. No idea what you mean. I'm sure you must be mistaken. Can you hear that air raid siren? I don't think I've heard that before either. That's a different... That's a different airdrop. Caesar, have you heard that air raid siren before? Right, some towns do have them. That's interesting, isn't it? Because they don't go off all the time. Random supplies. Right, give me something that I can use as storage. Or don't. I've got so many MREs. That Shemetti is really coming in handy today. You gotta love a Shemetti. Right, once again I'm running out of room. So if I take those gas canisters, katana definitely. Shemettis are good, but the katanas 100%. Right, let's see what we've actually got here. I think it's a load more stuff we can go and sell. So let's go to the trader. Well, something I just remembered that I forgot all about was we got the bunkers in this as well, haven't we? Not that we'll be going down any of those anytime soon. I made sure I was well prepared before going anywhere near those last time. Actually, before I go in here, I just want to fuel up the truck. Yeah, definitely. What I am going to do, when I actually go down there, I'm going to take one of those big chain link fences with me. And drum mags, yeah. Because I saw somebody doing a playthrough, and what they did is that as they went to each doorway in the bunker, they set up the chain link fence, fired a shot off, and of course all the zombies from all the side rooms and everything came running out, but they couldn't get through that fence, so he was just picking them off through the fence. Well, it was quite clever. I don't know if you can. Oh, a table as well. Yeah, that would make sense. So much gas, I'll just sell some off. Don't have enough money. What about you, mate? You got plenty of money on you? 386. $186. Has he got anything I want? I want the 12 gauge. I definitely want the 308. Military suppressor. Yes, I think we're going to be buying that. And that is going on there. Excellent. The 5056. Let's buy all of that. Let's sell him that gas mask. Yeah, I should be able to use that for storage, hopefully. We'll have a look in a minute. Sell him that axe. These I need to put away in storage. You can have that bit of paper. Have those purifications. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have those flares. I won't. You can have that. You can have that and that. So many MREs. Don't know, I'm just wondering whether to turn the airdrops down. They do seem to be a little bit OTT, don't they? Oh, there's another gun I can get rid of there. So I think that's pretty good. We can keep that. I'll sell that one. I'll sell those binoculars. I need to keep one axe. I think that's good enough for the time being. Yeah, it does seem to be every time that I'm at the traders, doesn't it? Just seems to be something about it. Right, how much money have I got? 1,300, so we're doing quite well on money. Civilian night vision, yeah, we're going to get those. They're not as good as the military, but they are still good. Weapons case. That's quite expensive, so I'll wait to see if I can find one of those. What I do need is a helmet. Someone did have one earlier. I thought it was him. I thought he had one earlier. Didn't miss it, did I? No. She won't. She sells books. She sells seashells. And he's only got materials. Right, let's have a look and see if you place that. Can't place it because I'm not in my base, I suppose. We'll try that back at the base a minute. Oh, that's a good point. Because he was around here earlier, wasn't he? Let's just see if he's in the base. I didn't even look around to see if he was in there. No, I don't think he's in here. No, the next time we see him, we'll have to try and grab him. Shit. Nearly damaged old Yellow again then. They love chasing them rabbits. He's a little bit close to my base. Right, so let's see if we can use this thing as storage. Oops. So we can use that for storage for the time being. Okay, it's back to front. Brilliant. Marvellous. Right, let's try that again. This time let's see if we can get it the right way round. That's better. Interact. Yeah, there's a little bit of storage room. Not a lot, but it's still storage room. So, the logs can go in there. The metal, nails. So basically, I'll put the building materials in there. Not that I've got a lot of building materials, to be honest. I think I'll also get some fuel out of the vehicle. That can go in there. They can go in there. Not Somerset, mate. Not Somerset. Try, I think, let's say a little bit east. Let's try a little bit east. Oh, you shit. What are you doing in my base? I'm going to build a gate on the front of there eventually. No, not Dorset. The rhyme for where I come from ends in strong in the arm and thick in the head. Wiltshire, that's it. You got it. Wiltshire born and Wiltshire bred. What about you, Caesar? Whereabouts are you from? I know that if we were to listen to Mufu, we'd hear a little bit of a southern twinge of America, I believe. Oh, you're Midlands. Okay. Right, we got plenty of this to take with us. I can't store no more in there. Right, let's have something to eat, shall we? What shall it be? MRE or MRE or maybe MRE? MREs are good in this game, I gotta admit. Right, so I think what I'll do is I'll store some of my water in there. You're a Tennessee man. Right, I think we're looking good for space. I think I'm just going to craft up as many of these as I can. Well, you got 3. That'll do. So we got 9. We got 10 of those in 7, and we can put the other one in 8 as a backup. Hang on, I got 13 down there. Right, so let's make up another load. Make all them up, and then we can put 10 in there. So if we have the 10 in the 7 spot and the 7 in the 8 spot, that looks good to me. Mufu, I don't know much about America, but how far is North Carolina from Tennessee? Because I know what we call a long distance over here is probably just a little walk down the road for you. Let's try that aim point scope on the 308 for a minute. Let's see how that looks. About 3 hours. Right, I think we've got some good weaponry on the go now, haven't we? It's only this that's letting me down. I just need Just need a magazine for that. So storage is definitely the order of the day. But it's getting dark. Caesar, I can't quite remember. Can you sleep in this? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think it takes a lifetime just to get from where I am up to Scotland. To the south of the map, the soldiers down there have good weapons. Is that the bandits? Or the ones you can trade with? Because I know you've got where is it? You got a pretty good trading post here. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, you could sleep in the tents. Yeah, because that's what I was doing. I was using one of the tents to sleep in, as well as storage. So yeah, we got the traders here. We could go and visit them, but you got to remember, to get to them, we got to come out. We got to go down over that bridge, and we got to go all the way down along here because this bridge is broken down. So I think that is actually a good idea to go down and discover this. Coyote soldier, they're not super friendly. Will they attack you on sight though? Yeah, there was one back at the Valley Trader, yeah. But I want to open up this other trade post because I know that the last time they had some good stuff in there as well. And there's also another trader just up here. I can't remember where else there was traders, but they were the main ones I used. It was them, and them. Do you know, I didn't do a lot down in this area. I did go into this area towards my last playthrough that I put on the channel, and I did go in there and have a look around. But I haven't really done much else down in the southern areas because, I mean, that's a big radiation zone, and I was getting sort of hit quite bad on that. I've been in there as well. That's quite good in there. There's a couple of bosses in there though. Right, so let's head down to see if I can open up that other trader so we can have a look, see what they got. So I'm hoping I'll go down there and one of them might even have a GPS. Whoops. I scraped old Yella. Now that, I believe, is a trader as well. Yeah. He's got some decent gear. Some very nice weapons here. That's nice. But it's all credits with them. And I don't have any credits. Yeah. Very nice gear. I'd quite happily spend a lot of credits with him. Exactly, and he had both of what I wanted. Mufu, do not say a word. Not a word. Nothing happened at all. Yeah, it was absolutely expensive. I don't know what you're laughing at. But Yella survived. I don't know what you're worried about, mate. Old Yella's fine, look. I don't remember bandits being outside this base before. Yeah. I didn't actually find the infections to be too difficult to actually take out. Because I think it was up in the... let me get the map up a minute. I think it was up in this area there was an infection. And what I did is while I was destroying it, I literally just jumped up on top of a couple of containers. And none of the spawning zombies could actually get to me, so I was just picking them off. Now, if you've got enough bullets to do it, that's a nice simple way of doing it. But the only problem is, if you haven't got enough and you're surrounded by them and all you've got is a shemeti, then you're in trouble. I think I'm going to have to turn those airdrops down. They're a little bit too OPP, aren't they? Right, let's have a word with some of these traders and see what they're dealing with. Right, we've got medical. Exactly, that's just it's just what I call an absolute top-notch way of doing it. See, I keep forgetting I've got night vision. I keep forgetting to use it. Or actually, I don't think I can. No, I can't without a helmet, can I? Yep, so there's still no magazine for the 9mm. Let's see what he's got. No magazine for the 9mm. Materials. See, none of them here have got a sleeping bag, so yeah. I probably should have gone to the Valley Traders, but I just wanted to nip down here and have a look and see what they had going on here. Yeah, is that I don't think I've actually got one installed in it though, have I? Because I don't think I've come across one yet. Yeah, radiation filter required. Well, I was hoping one of these guys might have had a GPS as well. They got rad pills. I've got enough rad pills. I don't need rad pills. I got 6 rad pills. So I should be alright. I've never had a look at this side. Mufu, what were the red drop boxes? 'Cause there's one right up there. Medical, right. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about medical. I don't want these bandits damaging my vehicle. I can do that myself. Yeah, you two have just jinxed each other, ain't you? Nothing happened. I've looted this place as well a few times. What the hell? Mufu, just close your eyes for 5 minutes. The actual hell. I can't keep this thing on the ground. Do you know what? I'm seriously not going cross country while you're watching, because I will never hear the end of it. Poor old Yella. What town is that? I think those might have been friendly survivors. That's the police station. I've already done that in this playthrough, I think. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone with it then, Caesar. I could just say, yeah, my keyboard's got a bit of a sticky key. But no doubt Mufu would say, well, why is the key sticky? So I wouldn't even get away with it then, would I? Right, what I am going to do is, while I've got some money, I'm going to buy another repair kit off of him. So that way I can have one in Old Yeller for the next time that I nearly wreck it. Yeah, you know, sticky key, just with all the, you know, like beer and stuff that I drink and stuff. Questions that I fear may never be answered. I'm glad that the fuel seems to last quite well in this. Some games, like Humanity, for instance, the vehicles just drink your fuel in next to no time. As we well know, don't we, Mufu? Right, let's go see if one of them's got a sleeping bag. No sleeping bag. Have you got a sleeping bag? He hasn't got one, can I? Do you know what? I think I might buy that. So they've the fuel's going to be even worse in 0.8. Yeah, you're right, Mufu. You definitely need a fuel filter, don't you? Definitely. Right, let's buy that body armor. That gives us some more space then. Sleeping bag in the building with the dog. Yeah, I thought that was I didn't think you could pick that up. I thought you could just use that to make a respawn point. Yeah, sleep or set the spawn point. But I want to set one up in my base so that I can do the same. But yeah, I'm sure one of these had a sleeping bag. I doubt he did. Nah. She was medical. She was books. And then there was just those two. Just looking to see if the wandering trader's in here. No. Right. That is a bit of an annoyance. Because I've had 2 sleeping bags on me in the playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, definitely going to have to do some searching around the abandoned buildings, because I want to get some tents as well. And we find those in some of these abandoned buildings, don't we? Storage and resting up, that's what I need to sort out. Hopefully it didn't damage old Yella. What, the one on the corner that I just passed? Yeah, I did check, I did go in that one on the last playthrough, I think it was. On the last episode, rather. Right. Right, so we got a lot more storage now. That hunter's vest has given us a lot more. Still no GPS, so we need a GPS, we need a helmet, we need storage, and we need a sleeping bag. And I'm going to have to turn those airdrops down as well. There's far too many. Right, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to leave it there for tonight, because we've just gone at almost 3.5 hours on that episode. So on the next one, we will work on those bits and pieces. I need to heal. Oh yeah. There we go. I need to eat and drink as well, so let's just bung an MRE down my neck. There we go. That's that sorted. So yeah, on the next one then we'll work on those things, trying to find the helmet, trying to find storage, trying to find the sleeping bag, and trying to do the other thing that I've completely forgotten now. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it started off a bit slow, a bit difficult, because I ended up losing old Yellow again and we had to go hunting for it. But I mean, now we've got a bit of decent gear behind us, so hopefully from here on out it won't be quite so difficult. We've got some decent guns. I got a Shemeti. What more could I possibly need, eh? So yeah, we'll end that one at that. So tomorrow night at 7, I'm going to actually do a live stream episode of The Infected. It's going to carry on from the episode that I'm currently running on pre-recorded. So I'm just going to continue that on, but I'll do it live, and then we can probably play it longer as well. So if you want to join me for that, you know where I am. So come along for that, and then the day after, I think we might have to jump into Windrose again and do a bit on that. So if that floats your boat, remember, come along, have a laugh, and we'll see what we can do. So cheers for coming along, Caesar and Mufu, as always, and I will see you both on the flip side. I'll catch you both later.